Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jadesola, and in today's video we're going to be trying something a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing with you the 9 income streams that has earned me money in the first 9 months of 2022. When I say 9 income streams, I'm not saying that I'm a millionaire, but maybe I am a millionaire actually in certain currencies, but definitely not in dollars or pounds. I'm hoping to get there soon. But anyways, basically the purpose of this video is to just share with you ways that I am making money, and if you're thinking about different ways that you can also make money and you've been overthinking it, then maybe this video is going to help you. So my first and main stream of income is obviously from my 9 to 5. I'm a product manager working in tech, and I would say that my current salary makes up maybe about 95% of my current income. So we want to keep it that way for a while, and but that has been the main source of income for me in this year. There's really nothing much to say about this particular stream of income except the fact that it gives me a lot of stability, and it also allows me to experiment with other streams of income as well in a way that I am not so desperate. And I don't feel as bad if I try my hands on something and it doesn't work. I still know that I have my backup in my salary, which, like I said, gives me the bulk of my income. So the next stream of income that I want to talk about is my fixed deposit. And I had a sizable amount of money in fixed deposit in Nigeria, which was giving me like a double-digit return on investment every year. And I would say that up until maybe around July, when I really liquidated all that investment because of exchange rate, it was about maybe the second largest stream of income that I was earning. But I had to make the decision to, liquidate all the investments because I wasn't really sure if the return on the investment was going to edge against exchange rate risk that we're facing with the Naira devaluation. So the third income stream for me this year was like a wholesale hair investment that I did with one Nigerian. She had this package where she was inviting people to invest in a hair business, and you would invest and buy a package of hair. So it could be like maybe 5 in the package that you have, and then she would also help you sell and then give you the markup on it. While I did make some money, about 20% return on my investment, I guess the experience for me was just very nasty. She wasn't a really nice person, and they didn't really have a lot of structures. After that one-time investment and I got my money back, I didn't reinvest my funds in that. It was just like, hey, I'm glad I'm out of this. I still made money, but the experience wasn't great. And for me, it's really important that I have like really good experience with anyone that I'm investing with. And this one was just not it. While I did make some money, I probably wouldn't do that again. So another income stream that I've had this year has also been from Global Talent Visa Consultation. As you may know, if you've been following my channel, you would know that I'm a recipient of the UK Global Talent Visa. And I made a couple of videos on how I got the UK Global Talent Visa, and even brought my own coach that helped me on my journey to getting the UK Global Talent Visa to my channel. But what I realized was that a lot of people were still reaching out to me. They wanted my time to help them check their eligibility. Some of them, it was because they couldn't afford my coach because of the exchange rate. And they started to really, ask me to help them, and were willing to pay for my service. Really, that was how the UK Global Talent Visa Consultation service for me really started. It stemmed from, people really just asking me to come and help them. Based on the kind of requests that I've been getting on how to get the UK Global Talent Visa, I've created like 3 or 4 packages around how I can help people with their UK Global Talent Visa, from helping them to just assess their eligibility to maybe even doing strategy sessions with them or helping them to review their documents when they're done. So I created these packages, and anytime anyone is telling me, oh, they really need my help or they cannot afford my coach, then they come to me and I get paid for that service. Now, this particular one is not a passive source of income, unlike the wholesale hair investment that I talked about or the fixed deposit investment that I talked about earlier. This one really takes a lot of my time, like the time to even prepare, to even get on the call with someone, and the time I spend with them, helping them to gain clarity or to even explain why they may not be eligible at the moment to them. Like, that really takes a lot of time. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that people get a lot of value from the service that I render and are also willing to pay for it. The next income stream that I want to talk about is my CV review service. And this particular service is even a more recent development. It was back in September that I actually came up with this service. And basically, it came from the fact that a lot of my friends or people that have moved abroad that I know have requested for me to help them with their CVs. And usually they come to me when they have been trying to apply for jobs and they've not been hearing back from a lot of recruiters. I have helped a lot of them to do their CVs, and a lot of the feedback has been like, hey, as soon as you helped me with this CV and I started applying for jobs, recruiters started to call me. Or even now that I've gotten a job, recruiters are still reaching out to me because of the quality of the CV that you have now created for me. And then I thought about it, like, why don't I even monetize this service? I spend a lot of time helping people with their CVs, and I've gotten really good results from helping them with this. I recently started the CV review service, and I would say that the amount of money that I've earned from this CV review service is almost at par with how much I've also earned from my UK Global Talent Consultation service. Now, again, this particular one is not passive. In fact, it's not remotely passive, because it does take a lot of time to really dig deep and help people to craft the message that a recruiter or a hiring manager would connect with their roles, or even try to identify transferable skills from their existing experience and then try to fit that into the kind of role that they're looking for. It does take a lot of my time, but it's an interesting thing for me because this was just something that I thought about offering sometimes last month, and then now today I'm able to say that I'm actually earning some money from this particular service. The stream of income that I want to talk about for me this year, I would say, is stocks. Now, I'm not even sure why this one should be on the list, because we know that the stock market has been moving mad, especially because of everything that has been going on around the world. But I've earned a couple of pounds from some dividend stocks that I invested in back in December. My PayPal and Microsoft stocks, I've earned some very small amount from it. And yes, it might not be very significant, but it is still some sort of income for me. But for me, investing in stocks is more of a long-term play. I really don't mind the fact that the market is down right now. I'm not investing for now. I'm okay with the £1, £2 that I get in dividends from some of the stocks that I've invested in. So another income stream for me this year has also been YouTube AdSense. Back in July, I got monetized and I've started earning some money off of YouTube. Usually if you're watching like videos, you might get like ad breaks in between the videos. It's because YouTube is placing relevant ads in between your videos, and then the content creator gets to earn 55% of the ad revenue from that advertisement. Now, doing YouTube is not remotely passive. It requires a lot of work, but the earnings from the AdSense can eventually become passive after you've done the work upfront. So videos that I created back in January are now earning money as long as people are watching those videos. That's some way that I've also been earning some sort of income. It's still not a lot yet, but I know that I'm growing and it's only going to continue to grow from there as long as I'm putting in the work for that. Another income stream for me this year has also been investing in real estate. I did like a hotel real estate investment, with one of my friends who owns like a chain of hotels back in Nigeria, and the return, I'm not gonna lie, is fantastic. Usually when I invest in Naira or when I invest in a lower valued currency, I'm usually comparing it with the return on investment in just me putting my money in a UK account. Now, the highest return on investment that I'm getting from putting my money in a supposedly high interest yielding account here in the UK is like 0.5% per annum, which is ridiculous. I try to put my ears on the ground and get some investment options, possibly in Naira sometimes, that would give me, double-digit return on my investment in a way that it still makes a lot of sense to still have the investment in Naira. I did do some hotel investments with one of my friends, and it has been good so far. The last investment that I want to talk about is another real estate investment that I'm also doing, but right here in the UK. I'm doing a rent-to-rent investment with someone, and for me, I like this particular one because it's primarily passive, and the return on investment is almost like 20-25% compared to the 0.5% per annum that I'm getting on leaving my money in the bank. This year, I've just really been on the lookout for cash flow investment options. So investment options that would give me monthly payments and I could start to see immediate reward on my investments, as opposed to really long-term investment options. Apart from the stocks, every other investment that I've done has paid me almost immediately, or at least within 30 days of investing in it. So it's one of the reasons that I actually found this particular one also very interesting, because it gives me a monthly cash flow after investing, but I get paid over a 12-month period on every rent-to-rent investment deal that I actually invest in. So there you have it. Those are my 9 streams of income for the year 2022 so far. I'm still working on other streams of income as well. Basically, what I'm trying to share with you in this video is that if you've been thinking of ways of increasing your income or monetizing your skills, there are different ways you can go about it. And I'm sure that you've seen how I have earned some money from some of the skills that I already have, or some of the knowledge that I already have. And if you're interested in any of the services that I offer, I'm going to add the link to where you can find all my services and the rates as well in the description box below. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.